we are really grateful and happy to have ADONXS with us, the representative of Chequia this year, the Eurovision Song Contest 2025. Welcome to eurovision-spain.com. ADONXS, how are you?
Thank you so much. I'm great, and thank you so much for inviting me on your channel. I appreciate it.
We are really happy to have you here. So, for the people that don't know you yet, could you tell us a little bit about you? Who is ADONXS? You know, how you ended up in the music industry?
Sure. So I started my journey when I moved to London when I was 18 to study songwriting and vocal performance. That's probably when I decided to fully devote my time to music, and then the journey just continued. I was doing a lot of freelancing and music stuff after school, and then moved back to Prague, where I have no idea how, won a pop idol series, and ever since um, felt very privileged to be working full time with music and being part of the local music scene.
That's great. And when did you discover the Eurovision? And when did you decide that you wanted to take part in the contest?
So I think the beginnings were somewhere from the very early Slovakian entries of Kristina Horehronie and Max Jason May, and those were, like we're saying, 2012, I think it was the last one. So I was very little when this was happening. And then obviously while living in London, I would the Eurovision, the whole contest would catch more of my attention, and lots of friends around me were fans, and they also made me become one. I remember my closest friend playing me the whole playlist when the Duncan was there, and when Duncan won, and I was literally like, this song is definitely my favorite. And somehow, you create this relationship with the contest, and I consider Eurovision music Olympics. So I feel like it's an amazing platform for artists, and somehow it became my ambition and my little dream that I'm now able to fulfill. So I'm super grateful for that as well.
And it's actually great, that you have the enthusiasm and the motivation to participate at Eurovision and to represent your country this year. We know that you submitted 3 different proposals, right, to compete at this year's Eurovision. We would like to know what in your view, is the feature of the one that was selected, that differentiated that song, from the other 2.
Yes. Well, so I obviously was writing a lot past years, also with an ambition for Eurovision. And I think I was deciding between maybe 5 to 6 songs, which ones I want to submit. And I chose to submit 3. The last one that I submitted or the last one written was actually the one that made it all the way. And that one was never really meant to be my submission. I I already had in mind, all of those previous songs. So I was like, let's just have a fun session, and somehow that ended up being the winning one, which I really appreciate. And I feel somehow this relaxedness and joy that we had at the session translated in the song, and also the freedom that I gave myself. Like, I don't need to write for Eurovision anymore because I have other entries. But to your question, if the genres vary, I definitely had some power ballads there, or there was a power ballad in the selection. And that one didn't make it, so it's not a power ballad. Genre-wise, I find it really difficult to actually put a song into one box. So I always say on sort of a scale, and what were my influences at that very moment. And this was I would say, 70s guitars, little bit of the vintage feel mixed with labyrinth euphoria. It's so difficult for me to actually put it in one box, but the most important thing is that I'm having a really good time performing the song, and that's what I wanted. I wanted everyone to share the joy with me, and I think that's my goal right now.
Yeah, that's really great, actually. You described this song as cheeky and compromising, and with room for dancing, which is maybe the most important thing. So, what kind of show can we expect from you?
So the song is definitely bold, yes. I think I can't really answer that right now because it's all in making and all in thinking and preparing. So I love performance. Performance is one of my favorite things, and being in the same room with the audience and with public, it's precious, and that's where the magic happens. So I I want to really enjoy this, and Eurovision platform and Eurovision stage is just, oh my gosh, you can't describe it how big that is. So I will definitely put attention to the show and to something memorable, to something that people can tune in and be there with you. So there is space for dance, yes, for sure. I do want to dance a little. We'll see how much it will be. I don't know. Can't promise anything yet. But yeah. I think I want to take people on a journey with this for sure.
Well, sounds really exciting, actually, and it's something that we are all looking forward to. And can we know a little bit more or less, when we will be able to listen to it for the first time? And also, what do you think the reaction of your fans will be, when they listen to your song? We know what you may want to expect, but what's the actual reaction that you think your song will receive?
So we are definitely planning on releasing it first couple of months next year.
All right.
Very obvious answer, right? I think we're probably speaking February. But reaction. I honestly don't think I have many fans from abroad. Like, I feel like the majority of them is here in Chequia and in Slovakia. So probably for people that know me, it might feel a little different. But we're speaking Eurovision, so I feel like all of the songs are slightly I don't want to say adjusted to the song, no, but like somehow affected with the thought that this is going for a big stage. So I hope they will appreciate it. I hope they will still see the old ADONXS in it, 100, because it's there. But like every other artist, I think my musical journey is evolving, and every song that I write is not different, but I feel like the more you write, the better you get. So I hope they will appreciate that, and for the international audience, that will be probably the first time they will hear something from me. So I can't predict that.
Yeah, it's actually hard to predict, but I do think that we will love it. So, talking about this song, what language are you gonna sing? In English, Czech, maybe a mix or something else?
It's full in English. Yeah, it's full in English. Since my roots are really, studying in English and growing musically a lot in London, it just makes sense. I also all of my music that I released locally is in English, so it kind of makes sense for the fans in here as well.
Yeah, right.
Perfect. So, just talking about a little bit about yourself, and also in relation to your entry this year at Eurovision. You've been very open about your activism in favor of the LGBTQ plus rights. I'm wondering whether this will take part in your performance in Basil in any way, either in the performance, the lyrics, a combination of both, your looks, your staging, etc.
I mean, obviously, queerness is a big part of my art and my life. So all of my music reflects on my life and on my experience. So I don't personally consider myself activist. To be fair, I feel like I'm just living my life and no closing not any door, but like being very open about pretty much everything. So I think it probably started in here in the pop idol because when I was growing up, I don't think I saw or knew any queer winner or queer representative in show business. Not many really. So probably this is something that can resonate with activism, but it's really just me living my true life. And as I said, the queerness is part of my art and always was in my performance, and I don't see a reason why it wouldn't stay for Eurovision journey as well.
So it will come up naturally, right, on stage, probably.
Of course, yeah. Or and in anything really.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's awesome. Your voice it's kind of deep and has really distinct features. And maybe some people will want to know if you are preparing vocally for your performance at Eurovision, maybe with a vocal coach. And have you already started maybe rehearsing a bit or preparing basically?
So as you mentioned, yes, I am naturally very low voice, or my voice sits very low. So you can say a basso profondo in the classical writing. But I've been training for the past years with my coach. So not just specifically for Eurovision, but like in general. And I obviously don't sing in just like low register. It's definitely part of my songwriting a lot, and it will be showcased somehow for sure. But I am trying to, have the variety and have the options for myself and for the performance. Especially in pop world and commercial music, you don't see that many artists with a bass vocals. So that's something I consider my party trick for sure, but not the only element of my performance and my singing. I love my coach. She's absolutely amazing. She was also, I think, working with We Are Dummy. And because I remember going to the classes and listening the stories, of We Are Dummy and their journey on in Eurovision. So yeah, I absolutely adore her work, and I think she really helped me to understand my voice and the potential of it.
Sounds great, actually. If I can come back to my previous question on staging, on your ideas for Eurovision, we know that aesthetics take a big role in you as an artist, the way you present to the audience. Are you working on something specifically and specifically spectacular for Basil with regards to your outfit and your staging?
I hope I will. I think we're talking too far, because I literally know that I'm coming, that I'm going a week. So I obviously envision a lot of people that I want to work with, and I'm already linking with them, and then we're starting to brainstorm and prepare. But I can just hope for all you said. Like, of course I want to show. Of course I want something memorable and something people will enjoy and appreciate. But yeah, we're sticking too far ahead right now.
Well, probably we're just introducing you to the Eurofan world, where you are going to get this question quite a lot, from the very beginning.
I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome to the show.
I mean, yes, ask me in a month, and I will
Uh-huh.
give you an. Well,
We
after
will.
when the song is out, but in a month I probably will know.
It's a date.
Yeah, we will definitely do that. So let's start wrapping things up. But before we go, we have an interesting question. So we know that Switzerland is known for its chocolate. So we would like to ask you if you like chocolate, and if you have a really favorite type of chocolate.
I do. I'm a sweet tooth. I need to admit I'm a sweet tooth. There was a time when I really liked white chocolate only, and I
Oh my
think that's gone. It's literally just fat and sugar, isn't it? But
Yeah.
there's nothing to do with chocolate, I know. But now I think I love anything that has caramel in it. So if you give me chocolate with caramel, I will adore that. And the only thing I don't like, and I know, and I will tell you right now, are any type of nuts and raisins in chocolate. That's just ruining my experience. So I no, that's no.
It's great. So the next time we meet, we know what type of chocolate we will give to you. That's great.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
No, and also Switzerland knows what to give you, to when you are there actually. So Adonis, thank you so much for making it to the show today. We are really glad that you have been with us. Congratulations on representing Czechia at the Eurovision Song Contest 2025. All the best, and we'll see you there.
Thank you so much, and thank you once again for having me.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.